Alright, who we mourning today? Right. We people are gathered here today for the specific purpose of honoring a loved one who has passed. And while I did not have the pleasure of knowing this person personally, he still holds a very special place in my heart, right above the pulmonary artery. This man put so much pride into his passions, perfecting possibly the most potent pepper puree amongst the population. His name, of course, we have all known since we were just pipsqueaks. Peter Piper. Peter's passing will potentially leave behind many precious loved ones. His pretty wife, Penelope, and his plentiful amount of children. Poppy, PJ, Paul, Polly, Penny, Patrick, Paige, Paulina, Peggy, Peyton, Patsy, Prudence, and Phil Piper. He will also leave behind some of his more peculiar pets. Pongo, the Pomeranian puppy, Pip, the pussycat, and Perry, the porcupine. But most importantly, Peter will leave behind his prominent legacy. In Peter's prepubescence, he started picking peppers in the plains and fields of Pennsylvania. But this eventually progressed into what is now Peter Piper's pepper processing plants. No longer are his peppers merely picked and pickled. Through his profound palate for pepper taste, Peter developed an impressive pepper puree, so popular it packed the population of a large perimeter of people. Popular enough to inspire poetry, which has left preschoolers perplexed for centuries. So even though Peter has passed from our lives, let us please remember all of his positive accomplishments. His legacy has been pulling our tongues into loops for as long as I can remember. But to answer the age-old question, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? I believe that peck of pickled peppers is up in the pepper plains with Peter. I'm sorry. But the point I want to propose is that he is also here, right above the pulmonary artery. And may Peter rest in peace. Hey there, lovely people! Man, it feels really weird doing this at the end of a video. So that there was a presentation I had to do for my speech class last term, and we had to do a special occasion speech, so of course I chose to talk about a dead body. Dead body? Where? No, there's no actual dead body. I just talk about one. Oh, false advertising. But anyway, I got a pretty good grade on it, and I had a lot of fun doing it, so I figured I'd make it into a video. And of course, I'd never do anything actually serious. Art update! I really should have like a title thing for that, huh? One second. Art update! So I actually decided to do 3 paintings for the art show, and I managed to complete 2 of them in one day. Because I have nothing better to do. So here's the first one done. Get a close look at that. It's actually a bit of a reverse of the sketch I showed you in my last video, but I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. I think it looks really cool. And here's the second one. Close up. I'm actually planning on making them all kind of related, so they're all gonna have the splatter background, and it's gonna be a flower, and they're gonna have like their color like dripping off of them. Because I think it's kind of a cool idea. Unfortunately, it's gonna be a little while before I can actually get around to painting the third one, because this weekend is extremely busy, and I have to go paint eggs tonight. But that's all I have for you guys today, so I wish you well, and I will see you next time. Bye.
Are you sure there's no dead body?
No, Lucy, there is no dead body. I was just giving a speech about a dead body that doesn't even exist. Why do you want one anyway?
No reason.